Omni Edition Sports presents from Garden City High School in Garden City, Michigan, Cougar Boys Soccer. Tonight, the Garden City Cougars host the Melvindale Cardinals in a Western Wayne Athletic Conference varsity soccer clash. And a very pleasant good evening to everyone. I'm Christian Gibbons alongside my broadcast partner, Jeff Zapula, for another exciting night of Cougar soccer action. And Jeff, it's nice to be back here on a brand new field. Lots of updates here around Garden City High School and the Garden City Public Schools, and it's nice to see Garden City soccer on a turf field for the first time in history.
Yes, thank you, Gibby. It's very nice to be here. The field looks great. We're here to celebrate the seniors on senior night.
It is, in fact, senior night, and we'll go ahead and get started with our starting lineup.
Number 18,
so starting for Garden City is number 4, Basil Wolf. Along with number 6, that's Everett Thorne. Zach Dumas, number 7, starting for the Cougars. Along with number 8, Chris Wainwright. Number 9, Veldon Sananja. And number 11, Albi Hidri. Number 13 is Nico Mosley. Number 14 is Emilio Lycia. Number 18 is Fawn Tran. And number 22 is Anna Blevins. And in goal tonight for the Cougars is number 5, Chris Briscoe, who is listed on our roster as a midfielder, but the junior is starting in goal tonight for the Cougars. And Jeff, talking with the coaches before the game, they were saying that they've been switching in and out goalkeepers all season. A different person's been in the net, I believe, every game or almost every game for the Cougars this year.
Yeah, it's very tough to do that. Goalkeeper is something that you want to have a consistent position, but it looks like they've done quite well doing that, actually.
Yeah, the Garden City Cougars have been staying competitive this season. They have only 5 wins. They won against Romulus on the 4th of October. Melvindale, on the other hand, had a big win against Crestwood, so they split the series with the Chargers. They won 3-0 against Crestwood on Monday, so they are looking to continue their winning streak for the Melvindale Cardinals. And head coach Thomas Belba, talked to him before the game. He talked about how strong they look going into districts, and Garden City and Melvindale are in the same district this year. We'll get into that a little bit later, but it should be interesting. Crestwood is also in that district, along with Thurston and Detroit Renaissance and a few other teams. So Garden City is now taking the field here at Garden City High School. Glad you've joined us. We are live on the Garden City Public Schools Facebook. So if you're watching us live, thanks for doing that. And of course, this game will be aired all weekend on GCTV. And we are about ready to get underway here at Garden City High School. First-year coach for the Cougars. That is Dante Del Pizzo, and his assistant is TJ Hurley, who is also the JV girls basketball coach. So Melvindale kicks it away. We're underway here at Garden City High School on a gorgeous night. A little cloudy overcast, but it is a lot better than it was this morning when we got here. Garden City with a high, towering kick that drops down, and then a header.
Looks like Melvindale is set up in a 4-3-3 formation, so they're going to come add and attack the Garden City defense.
I'm guessing that's what they did against Crestwood, beating the Chargers 3-0 on Monday, because you really have to attack that Crestwood team.
Melvindale has been really good the last 4 or 5 years. They made it to a state final a couple years ago. And there's that diagonal ball switch. Emilio Lycia is going to be placed in the middle of the defense for Garden City. They're hoping that he can clear out the back and that Melvindale's not going to be able to get a whole lot of combination passing and balls that get her played through that end up being one-on-ones with the keeper.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Lycia, did he start on varsity as a freshman? He's been in the program for a few years.
Yes, he started as a freshman up top at forward for us. He had about, I'd say, 15 goals that season.
And we should mention Jeff Sapula, the former head coach of the Garden City Cougars, joining us. Current JV coach at Orchard Lake St. Mary's.
Yes, and one of the games that we see on Melvindale's schedule, and there we have a header picked up by Briscoe.
Nice
one of the games
there.
we see on Melvindale's schedule is that Hamtramck, the tie 2-2 in their first game. We just saw them on Monday for varsity for Orchard Lake. It's going to be a very good challenge. They're in their district as well, so you'd see Melvindale, Hamtramck, and Divine Child as the top 3 teams. Nice shot from number 9 on Melvindale, just over the bar.
That is Munasar with that shot. And yeah, Garden City is going to have a tough go of it in the districts. They open up against Divine Child. And Divine Child apparently is on a tear this season.
Yeah, there's another team that we saw it up at Orchard Lake St. Mary's. We tied them 1-1 on Saturday. Very, very tough challenge for Garden City in their opening game.
There you see Lycia taking the goal kick. Gets it to about midfield and moves into Melvindale territory. Al-Shari defending there for Melvindale. Passes it to the far side. Ahmed knocks it out of bounds, so they will switch up the balls here.
Looks like Garden City is in a 5-3-2 or a 5-4-1, depending on how you want to look at it.
And for those soccer novices watching, what are the numbers in a formation?
So the 5 would be the 5 in the back, and then your 4 in the middle, and then midfield, and then 1 up top for Garden City, which is primarily a defensive counterattack type of formation, which is pretty good to run against this 4-3-3. As you see, the entrance ball here from Melvindale. Number 9 just they seem to be content with shooting, and Garden City is going to let them do that. I mean, that's not too challenging for the goalkeeper from 30 yards out.
And if you're in the defensive formation like Garden City is, then you feel confident blocking the shots if you continue to let them push the game.
Yeah, that's part of the goal here. I mean, is you want Melvindale to kind of just go ahead and shoot from 30 out. You don't want to let them break you down the back and get easy shots on inside of the box.
It's a pass to the middle. Garden City trying to push the action. It's taken away there by Melvindale.
Some nice footwork from number 4, Hassan.
That one will trickle out of bounds. It will be Melvindale ball. I checked that Garden City ball. That's Lycia with the throw in there.
Up the Valdon, up the wing.
Melvindale kicks that one with authority out of bounds. That's number 4, Al-Swani.
The pace of this game is going the way Garden City wants so far at this point. As you see, nice touch. Here's this overlapping run to the outside. Melvindale's going to try to break you down on the wings if they can.
Number 9 to his usual position takes the shot. And Garden City's defense is there again. And they finally get it out of the zone. Melvindale keeping possession. Like you said, trying to work the wings, get around the Garden City defense. And the keeper, Briscoe, will deal the ball here.
This is what Garden City wants to slow the game down. Just keep it real slow, compact in the middle, and then try to break out on a counter.
They have yet to get a real good opportunity to do so far in this one.
There's another ball placed to the corner to number 9, Al Harith. He seems to be the man that's on the ball in the offensive third of the field. Here we go, switching the field. This is what Melvindale's really good at, bringing it from one side to the other and then working up the wing. Here they come back to the left. Another shot from about 30 yards out.
And that one just a little bit high, so Melvindale with some long chances here, keeping it in the Garden City zone. And again, you see Lycia taking the goal kick for Garden City. Just over 5-6 minutes gone by here at Garden City High School. Glad you've joined us for some Cougar soccer action. Part of our fall sports season here on GCTV and Omni Edition Sports. As we see Melvindale working midfield here. Not much pressure by Garden City here.
No, and they're all right with sitting back and letting them come in. That's where they're going to try to take the ball and do the counter. So they want to get caught up too high and leave space for these Melvindale players to get on the dribble, because they are a very talented team, dribbling the ball and getting in open space. So Garden City does not want to allow that in their own half of the field.
That one kicked out of bounds.
One thing I would like to see we're probably going to see Garden City do is try to get more numbers up on their goal kicks and their free kicks. That's the one way to get some opportunities going forward, especially when Emilio gets the ball back here and then is able to clear it up like he just did now. Now everybody's got to run up and follow and support Nico.
Mosley there with possession. Tries to pass it back to his teammate, and it goes right back out of bounds.
And this is good. Just slow it down. Get your numbers up. Bringing Everett Thorne up to take the throw. These are the times where Garden City wants to get some numbers in.
Melvindale just collapses defensively there on Garden City.
They're going to look to number 9 again on the corner. They're going to hit those diagonal balls when they try to break out on counter themselves, Melvindale.
Number 6 there, Mahad, passing it to number 9 again, I believe.
No, it was number 8.
Was it number 8?
Jared Gonzalez. He
Jared
seems
Gonzalez.
to be the holding midfielder for Melvindale, so they try to run the ball through him, especially when they transfer the ball from one side to the other. He sits right in front of the defense there. He's the back center mid inside of the 4-3-3. So on these plays right here where Emilio's taking the goal kicks, he can get it up to about the 50-yard line of the football field. So this is where we need to get numbers up, get a flick on, maybe get something going in the other half of the field.
And they've stopped the clock here at Garden City High School. So we're waiting for a shoe to be tied.
He's checking with the goalie about something.
Checking with the goalie. Is this like where they check the pitcher in a major league game?
I don't think he has shin guards on.
Oh, no, he does not. So I believe that's a requirement when you play high school soccer.
Oh, they're making a goalie switch here altogether. #15, I believe it says here. Is it Musa Ahmed?
We believe it's number 15, Ahmed for Melvindale.
And here they get it out to the wing. This is what Melvindale. So we'll see if they have an overlapping run. No, they're going to bring it right back. Good work by Garden City just to not let them penetrate the box.
Strong defensively for Garden City, which is what they've been known for through the last couple of years.
Yeah, they're certainly well trained on playing counterattack soccer at this point, and Coach Del Pizzo has them playing a really good 5-4-1.
Garden City with a run there. Gets possession back, but only to midfield.
Basil Wolf with the clearance, and there comes number 8 for Melvindale, their center defensive mid.
8-6 seems like a play they like a lot.
Yeah, 8-6, 8-9. Those diagonal balls across the field, especially to number 9 running into space. The thing with this 5 in the back is Garden City is not letting them get those easy through balls in between the center backs and the outside backs, and that's the whole point of this formation, is to force them to shoot from wide, force them to not be able to beat them up the wings.
So Lycia with a nice long kick there, like you said, getting it to midfield. Melvindale back to their goalkeeper. They switched their goalie, so it's number 15, Ahmed, now for Melvindale in goal, hopefully with shin guards.
Yeah. Looks like Lycia's leaving the middle, and this is where Melvindale's going to look to attack into that middle, especially without Lycia there.
Garden City having a hard time, and I know that's part of the way they're playing. They're having a hard time getting it past midfield when Melvindale has the ball. Melvindale just seems to have a little bit more speed, too, than Garden City.
Nice little give and go with Lycia and Nico Mosley up top. Here you go, switching the field, and Garden City's got to recover quickly. I mean, looks like they're vacating the middle a little bit. They're going to a 5-3-2.
Now, is that something a coach would call out, or is it something the players need to know? when they're reading the offense?
I'm sure the coach already had this plan and let the players know that if he wants to get Emilio up into the attack, if they see a chance to get some offense going, that he will switch to a 5-3-2. So now basically your mid just tucks in. So your outside midfielders come in, you stay tight in the middle, and you have your wide wing back. But here we go, Emilio Lycia in open space.
With wheels here. Gets it to the cross. His guy's there, but good defense there.
Oh, we should let Zach take it. Zachary should have called that off and had a shot. Zachary Dumas.
Garden City with a great opportunity. Lycia turned on the Jets at about the 20-yard line for football. And almost had Garden City's first goal of the night.
Yeah, he's got good speed going forward, so if he does get going up, they have to run for it. Everybody's got to come up and help him, and they got to support. And Zachary just take control and then step in and have a shot himself. Call Nico off of that. Oh, and here we go, ball behind. Melvindale has a ton of speed, so they're going to try to exploit that, especially without Lycia in the back.
Melvindale slowing it down. Number 9 in the action once again. That is Munasar.
Nice drop to Albi Hidri. Here Dumas has a chance to get upfield with Nico. And they got Emilio coming in from the outside. Number 18, Fan Tran. Trying to entrance into Emilio, so now they're going to look to find Lycia up top and get some offense going. Good play by Briscoe to come out.
Briscoe coming out, getting a hold of that one. He will kick that one.
And here goes Gonzalez. He's just going to operate and swing the ball from side to side. He's basically there just as a pivot player.
Nice kick towards the goal by Melvindale. Briscoe with the save once again.
So you'll see Melvindale they'll start pulling their outside backs in too if they're getting antsy about getting a goal. It's a good job by Garden City keeping it tight here in the first 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
DJ Hurley with a nice save on the track there. The assistant coach for the Garden City Cougars.
Be an offsides, yes. AR has his flag up.
Will be an offsides on Melvindale. Didn't quite get the number.
6 was offside. 6, Anis Majid. He seems to be their forward now, going up top, trying to put pressure on the back. It looks like number 9 is their focal point on who they're trying to get the ball to. But 6, they've rotated him into the middle and pulled 9 to the outside left.
I see there was some good footwork along the sideline there. And Garden City will kick it out of bounds. It'll be Melvindale ball.
Melvindale making a couple of substitutions here. And they're bringing out number 9, Al Harith, giving him a breather. And number 2, Anouise Moussin is coming out.
Looks like number 11, Hector Hernandez, in for the Cardinals.
And he's going to see the ball right away. Huh?
He will get to the ball right away. He's got open field, Garden City trailing, and Briscoe with a nice save at his feet.
Great job by Briscoe coming out. And also by the number 24 for Garden City, Brennan Luck, on shielding the ball.
That was a good catch-up on defense for Garden City.
Here we get Valdon in space. Great ball from Lycia up the line. Just so much speed from Melvindale.
The Cardinals have been fast the last few years in the Western Wayne Athletic Conference.
Yeah, they've had a couple of all-state forwards over the last few years. I think this is one of the first years they haven't gotten to double-digit victories in the regular season. But it appears that they've played a tough schedule.
Garden City and Melvindale both with tough schedules this year.
And they're going to look to see this is where they jump the outside back in.
Plenty of space for the pass. Stop there by Garden City.
Good defense from Fontran.
Really strong defense for Garden City early on in this game. I've been really impressed.
Yeah, their position very good. So that takes communication, a lot of practice, going over their formation and the game planning. So well done so far from the Cougars.
Lycia with great footwork gets that ball up.
Excellent ball to challenge the defense. Nico Mosley battling for it upfield.
Mosley with Melvindale defender.
Lycia stops the fast break. Number 18, Mohammed Omar, one of the recent substitutes in the game.
Lycia with a quick pass.
Valdon earns a free kick for Garden City, and this is where we need to capitalize on our chances for the Cougars. Obviously, they're probably not going to have as many shots as Melvindale in this game, but if we can capitalize on the ones we do get, it could be a victory for Garden City.
At the north end of the bleachers with soft drinks, candies, and chips.
Adam Blevins is going to take the free kick.
Adam Blevins, he was on varsity last year for Garden City.
Yeah, and this is his senior season. Oh, nice little deflection there. He has that good left foot, Blevins, so he had an in-swinger free kick.
So Melvindale takes possession in the Garden City zone.
Good win from Brennan Luck.
Pass that slowly up towards midfield, and Melvindale will take back control, pushing the offense back in, staying with control. That's number 8, taking the shot.
Nice shot.
Nice
for 6.
stop by Briscoe.
Oh, they're all over this rebound. Garden City's got to return, get in position.
Briscoe back with the save. Saves a goal for Garden City on the rebound.
Outstanding work from Briscoe.
That's excellent work, reading the play. Good job by Garden City's defense there, too, to deke out the...
Here goes Lycia into space again.
Lycia with speed again. Takes the kick right to the Melvindale goalie. Garden City putting the pressure on Melvindale here.
And there was that counterattack. They want to find Emilio Lycia in open space. That's the way Garden City's going to get a goal here, or if they can get a free kick like they did that Valdon Sanaja foul. Good footwork from number 11 on Melvindale.
Nice deflection. And that one will roll out. It'll be a corner kick. Let's take a look at this nice defensive effort by Briscoe. Saves the first goal. Garden City's defense on the rebound. And then gets back into position to make the save. What an excellent play by Garden City here early on in this one.
Yeah, it looked like he actually saved it 3 times. He even got a foot on it when the next player crashed and the ball came in. Here's the corner kick from number 7 on Melvindale. Just errant header.
Yusuf Alrani with the corner kick for Melvindale. And Briscoe showing promise here early on in, I believe, his rookie effort here in goal for the Cougars.
Yeah, he's looked really good, especially coming out, timing the passes of Melvindale, getting out to the top of the box and taking away any kind of freedom from Melvindale forwards to get through the back. This is great news for Garden City. The longer this game goes like this, the more frustrated Melvindale will get, the more opportunities Garden City will get on the counterattacks.
And then possibly the more mistakes Melvindale makes, the more opportunities you have at free kicks and penalty kicks.
Looks like they're going to settle back in and have Emilio play in the middle once again.
Garden City with aggressive play here.
And Gonzalez with the entrance pass.
Roll out of bounds. Garden City will save the corner kick. And it'll just be a throw-in for Melvindale.
Another entrance pass from Melvindale from the outside. We got Mohamed Omar on the ball now. They're probably going to look to swing it. Nobody up top for Garden City, so they're able to possess with the drop pass. Another diagonal ball in. And another corner kick. Oh, yeah, it's definitely a corner kick. The AR was confused there.
So corner kick for Melvindale. 18-12 remaining here in the first half at Garden City High School. No score. I'm Christian Gibbons along with Jeff Sapula for Cougars Soccer tonight.
Oh, what a great corner kick play. That's the dummy run and let it go, and the guy shoots it at the top of the box. Oh, nice strike.
Nice strike.
Hector Hernandez just missed it by inches. So it seems when Lycia's in the game, Melvindale's content to kind of shoot from outside, 30 yard. Anytime they're 30 or in, they'll take a shot. Without him, they look to try to get a little bit more penetration. Looks like they try to dribble into the box. So they definitely know Emilio over the last few years and what he can do on the field.
Lycia, one of the great players for this Garden City Soccer program here for the Cougars. And looking at this roster, I see a few names that I remember from last season.
Chris Wainwright to the corner. He just cleared out. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that.
So it'll be a Melvindale throw-in by number 18, Omar.
Here they go with another switch.
And that one just high of the goal. So Melvindale has had their chances here tonight. They just have not been able to capitalize on those chances. And Briscoe's come up big a couple of times here early on to keep this a 0-0 contest.
Yeah, we've done a pretty good job of not letting them have open shots inside of the box. Also, Melvindale's pretty good about switching the field back and forth. I think especially after halftime, if it goes like this, you're going to see them try to break in on the dribble up the wing a little bit more.
You know, he keeps doing that. He's going to get lucky one of these times.
Yeah, it's going to be on target. Force Briscoe to make another save, and then obviously the defense needs to recover every time there's a shot, just in case there's a rebound that comes out.
I see now from the far side of the goal. I'm really impressed with Lycia's leg on those kicks.
Yeah, he's got a very strong leg in the back.
Melvindale at midfield. Garden City with possession now.
Albie Hidry gets knocked off the ball. And you see their outside back releasing.
You know, one of the nice things about this new turf field is I can actually see the far out of bounds line now.
Yeah. It's always been a problem with the games here at Garden City when we had the long grass. You could barely see the touch lines, especially on the far side from up here.
Just a beautiful facility here at Garden City High School. Homecoming on Friday, so if you're watching us live here on Wednesday, come on out Friday night for the homecoming game. We will have the crowning of the homecoming queen at halftime. And if you can't make it out, we will most likely be streaming it live on the Garden City Public Schools Facebook page, along with airing on GCTV Saturday and Sunday after this game. So come on out and enjoy it. It's $5 at the gate for Garden City High School Cougar Homecoming.
Another goal kick for Garden City. Looks like we have a substitution going on here. Number 15, Nevin Gale, is going to come in for Nico Mosley up top.
Mosley getting a breather here.
It looks like Brennan Luck is coming up with a little bit of a limp. tells the ref he's all right, and we're going to be good to go.
Lycia with a kick once again. So we talked about Garden City's upcoming schedule, and Melvindale obviously here tonight. 0-0 here. 13:30 remaining here in the first half. Then they take on Allen Park Cabrini on October 7th, so tomorrow night. And then they head to Robichaud on October 11th, and then districts begin. They've got Divine Child right out of the gate on October 13th, and the districts being held at Melvindale. So 2 on the road, actually 3 on the road. The district game being held at Melvindale. So I believe this is the last time you'll be able to see your Cougars here in person in 2021.
Yeah, this is their last home game, senior night. So it's their last chance to get out on this great new turf field that we have here at Garden City. Another clearance and an easy switch ball. So this is one of the problems when you're playing this deep back, is it's easy for them to get the ball from side to side to clearance, get possession.
Melvindale keeps possession, trying to push the envelope on the far side.
Number 13 for Melvindale, showing some really good footwork.
He's got the footwork.
Do not see his name on this list, though.
Got the roster yesterday, and as with high school sports everywhere, it's not always the most correct roster you will get in sports.
Got a man down for Garden City, but they're going to let this play because Melvindale has possession of the ball.
We've got a Garden City player down. The referee will stop the clock. I believe the referee tonight is former Cougar head coach Bill Torney.
Really?
So making his return here to Garden City High School.
Wait. No, that's the oh, he's on the far side, the AR, yeah. The assistant referee on the far side is Bill Torney, the former Garden City Cougars head coach.
Bill Torney, longtime coach of the Garden City Cougars. He was the coach when I was in high school.
As me as well.
Well, it's Garden City, so. And I was talking to some former players, including my brother, who played goalie for the Cougars, midfield for the Cougars, and they were talking about, now we have turf, it's great, except it's one of the advantages we had against a lot of our rivals, not necessarily in the conference, but when we went and played a Divine Child or they came here, the grass is definitely an advantage because most fields now are turf.
Absolutely, that was, a huge thing in how I wanted to play when I was coaching here, is taking into factor the width of the field, the length of the grass, what you can do against the other team to slow them down. We've had really close games against Catholic Central, Divine Child, West Bloomfield. We played some really good teams very close in the past, and a lot of that was due to the field and us knowing how to play out of that system on the field. So, it is an adjustment, but at the same time, most fields are field turf now, so it's good that they get to come out here and practice. It's a lot better on the legs as well. The practice field is definitely not in as good a shape as this field is.
So what is the difference with the, artificial turf versus the real grass?
Well, you're not going to have as many bumps and grooves in the field. It's definitely a lot quicker to play. The ball roll faster. I think you can cut a lot faster on it. The grass will slow teams down that have a lot more speed than you. So, really in the last few years, it's kind of hurt us on the girls' side, but it's helped us on the boys' side.
Of course, the Garden City Cougar girls soccer team playing in the spring, obviously along with all of the MHSAA teams.
Hassan, number 4, seems to just be getting the ball on the left side and then trying to find an entrance pass. Never really wants to go forward. Oh, we have a bad turnover here. A drop pass that turns into break. Lycia's right there. Pick it up.
Lycia, good defensive play, gets that with the high kick. So we want to let you know you can stay connected with your local government by liking the City of Garden City, Michigan on Facebook. You can get news and information from every city department, watch city council meetings and other city events live on Facebook. All you've got to do is go to facebook.com/City of Garden City MI. That's facebook.com/City of Garden City MI.
Bailed on the battle with Gonzalez in the middle. I'm going to give the foul on Gonzalez. This is where we can get some numbers forward. Amelia's going to take the free kick. Probably try to get as many as we can forward to get the goal here for Garden City. A goal before half would be a huge confidence builder for the Cougars.
10 minutes here remaining in the first half at Garden City High School, and the kick from Lycia.
Oh, we just got to run forward. So whenever Lycia takes this kick, the Cougars need to be prepared to just run forward towards goal. Lycia drives it back in again.
Swing kick ball with the Melvindale goalkeeper.
Melvindale's definitely going to have to make some adjustments, I think, going in the second half. They know Lycia's back there. They need to try to break up the wings and then come in from the side on the dribble.
And you saw early they attempted to do that. Garden City's defense just would not let them get it in the net.
Now here's a diagonal entrance. Lycia's hanging deep.
Lycia with the speed just gets there and gets it out of bounds. And that's got to be a great confidence to your goalkeeper too, to know that you've got somebody with a leg and the speed like Lycia in front of you.
Yeah, it definitely makes it a lot easier on you. Lycia can command the defense too, especially a young goalkeeper that's not used to being back there. Lycia can kind of take control of the communication.
Mosley back in for the Cougars and immediately gets some action there on the far side.
No, that was a card.
The Melvindale throw in.
On Tran back to Everett Thorne. And then comes right back into Gonzalez, the pivot player from Melvindale. Which would be the 6 if you're in soccer terminology. Center defensive mid. Oh, Briscoe has trouble handling it. This is trouble.
Moves back into goal Lycia. I believe that is Lycia.
Good job by Brennan Luck and Everett Thorne to get the ball out of the box.
Until Melvindale's starting to get a little antsy about getting on the board here as the minutes wane down here in the first half.
Oh, we got 2 balls on the field. They're going to have to stop the play. Garden City's doing a good job of using a drop pass and a release forward. It's just a matter of having numbers up. I mean, it's going to be rough for just Nico Mosley to beat 4 defenders and get the goal. You're going to look to run the transfer the field again. Bring it over to number 18. There you go, right back in. Oh, now Melvindale's just going to be okay with possessing out of the back. Having a long ball. Interesting.
Ahmed with a nice kick. Lycia return serve. Now.
And this is the type of play that Garden City wants to see.
Now Mosley with wheels, trying to keep possession.
Oh, Adam Blevins going to get a
Blevins
chance.
working the center.
Now we have a clearance.
Garden City trying to put on the pressure here.
Great job by Chris Wainwright to step to that ball. See if the Cougars can get it back in. Well, now number 13 is going to use his speed to get up the wing. Good job by Everett Thorne. And then Lycia with the clearance.
Both teams looking for their first goal here. Some great opportunities for Melvindale early on here in the first half. Garden City with a few opportunities of their own. It's been a real back and forth first half. Melvindale putting the pressure on, but Garden City not breaking yet.
No, just got to keep them outside the box shooting. Not let them get inside the box for any easy shots. And it comes into Gonzalez, their pivot player. Get it right back to the wing.
Bill Torney almost takes a dive there on the ball.
Coach Torney's still moving pretty good at his age out there on the sideline.
You said it, not me.
I'm impressed. I think he's doing a great job. Oh, off the back, look at this clever little throw-in play.
Nice attempt there by Melvindale, but it will go out of bounds.
And looks like they're going to call a goal kick.
So will be a goal kick here for Garden City. And we want to let you know while we have this opportunity that Sports Venue is the official food services provider of Omni Edition Sports and GCTV. As the corner kick makes it to midfield. A staple in the Garden City community for over 10 years, Sports Venue offers a diverse menu, daily specials, weekly trivia, and so much more. We'd like take this opportunity to thank Lori and everyone at Sports Venue. Make sure you dine out or carry out today. Call 734-525-3134. And also like them on Facebook. Make sure you call them 734-525-3134.
Yeah, get out to the Sports Venue, have yourself a meal. Support Lori and the crew there. She's also a great supporter of our Poet Animal Rescue Foundation that I volunteer with.
One of the great causes that she supports, and the Sports Venue, especially pre-COVID, was very good about having fundraisers for our high school teams. I know the soccer teams had fundraisers there before, along with the football team and basketball as well. Just a great local bar, local restaurant, great food.
Absolutely. And I think football did run a fundraiser there, and I know the girls soccer team definitely plans on it as long as we're still able. Good ball to the outside from Fontran to Adam Blevins.
Tried to stay with it.
Here comes Hassan. He's just going to look to release. Hector. One of the things with this five in the back, what makes it so good, is if your outside back steps up, there's still somebody there to support you on the outside wing. Everybody just needs to slide over, and it's been a really great job from the Garden City defense in performing with this 5-4-1 formation. Here comes back to Gonzalez in the middle. The give and go. And that's fine. That's what Garden City likes to see. Giving possession right back to us from a long distance shot.
Briscoe will make the trek over to the ball.
Yeah, and they should really take their time here. I mean, going into half at 0-0 is a win for the Cougars at this point.
Against a speedy team like Melvindale, keeping them off the board is definitely a win here in the first half.
Gonzalez is looking, looks like he's going to want to try to get a little bit forward. Gonzalez up the wing. Here's a cross in. Emilio Lycia places himself perfectly in the box to clear it. Harmless ball into Briscoe.
The parents of our seniors make their way down to
Gonzalez is starting to get a little antsy. You can see him trying to go forward and do too much. Good ball up the wing here. Blevins. Cougars are able to win a throw in. Less than 2 minutes left. Let's see if we can get some numbers up or if we're gassed. Get some numbers in, get a goal. It'll be a huge 1-0 lead going into halftime.
Mosley with a decent break in the first half, so he's on fresh legs.
Oh.
Will be out of bounds, just barely by inches out of bounds. Melvindale throw in.
Good challenge from Adam Blevins there. Well done to win it out of the air. Down to a minute left in the first half.
last minute of play in the first half.
Nice win out of the air from Albie Hidri. Oh, and here we go. Nico Mosley looking to capitalize.
If he can get the right bounce. Good
All right.
defense there by Melvindale.
So now the Cougars get a corner kick. Take their time, get the ball. Should hopefully be the last play of the half here. All right, go ahead and jump up everybody you can, besides maybe one or two guys in the back. Everybody else should probably get into the box here.
Two defenders deep. But still inside the Melvindale zone. And the corner kick is off.
See if Everett throws. Oh,
Melvindale with speed on the far side.
I don't think they have enough time to get a shot off here. Let's hope not. Oh, he's going to shoot
Long
from long.
shot. Briscoe defends it, and that will do it for the first half. Your score at the end of one. Melvindale 0.
That is the
Garden
end
City
of the
0.
first half. We
You're
are
watching
tied at
Omnivision
0.
Sports. This is GCTV. We will have second half action right after you watch this. Welcome back to Garden City High School. Your score at the start here of the second half is 0-0. Garden City and Melvindale, both teams kept off the board here in the first half, but Jeff, a lot of opportunities for Melvindale they just weren't able to capitalize on. Great work by Briscoe in net for the Cougars, and Garden City with their opportunities in the first half as well.
Yeah, Garden City got on the counter a couple of times. They ended up with a corner kick. They had a free kick that came in. Nico Mosley almost broke through on a counterattack on two different occasions. So the opportunities are there. If we are able to finish, it could end up being a very interesting game here.
So 40 minutes on the clock here for the second half. Under the lights here on a Wednesday evening. Glad you've joined us. Our GCTV crew is here. We will be here on Friday as well for the homecoming football game, which you can see live on Facebook, and then Saturday and Sunday on GCTV along with this broadcast. And Garden City will kick it off here in the second half.
Looks like Luis is going to be in the game here. Luis Barron. Let's see if that changes anything up for the Cougars.
Head coach. Last words. Del Pizzo in his first season here at Garden City as boys coach.
We're having a little bit of a conference here with Dan Corp, the head official. Not sure what they could possibly be talking about here.
It's not like they're talking about a timeout option like they would in football or something. Seems to be satisfied with.
Garden City only has a couple of players that they can put in on the bench.
And we're underway here in the second half. Garden City and Melvindale. Long kick to begin this one. Ahmed remains in goal for Melvindale. He will kick this one away.
High in the air, Everett Thorne. Oh, goes right by Everett Thorne, and number 6 for Melvindale, Anis.
Lycia with the footwork gets that one away.
I'm surprised Melvindale's still even trying to attack Lycia on the dribble. Just keep the ball away from him, force him to come out, and then pass it where he was. That's probably what I would figure Belba was telling his team on the sideline. Break him up the sideline, come in on the dribble, force Lycia to come over, and then slide the ball to slot. That would probably be the message I think Belba would have given them. And an errant bad throw-in from Melvindale gives Garden City Cougars an easy goal kick.
Lycia taking the goal kicks tonight. Right at the R of the Cougars in the end zone here on this beautiful new field at Garden City High School.
Brendan Luck wins the ball and sends it through for Luis. Just a little too much on it. And there's where we were talking about with the turf. It just rolls a little bit faster. It's not going to die on you. It's just going to keep going. So your way your passes really has to slow down. Got to get used to it. Comes Gonzalez. Well, they're going to use the goalkeeper. Shot by the Cougars. Keep possession. Let's see if they can get it out of here.
Lycia with the kick again does clear the ball.
Fontran battling with Gonzalez in the middle. Gonzalez is able to come out of there with it. Entrance to 13. Oh, this is where Lycia steps up. They got to bring it away from him. That's what they're going to do.
Can't quite get it away. Turn it over. And in.
Good job by Wainwright to clear the line. Oh, he's taken down. It's going to be a penalty shot.
Will be a penalty kick.
So that was number 4, and that's what I was saying in the first half. Hassan Al-Sanwi was serving the ball in a lot, and he wasn't coming forward with the ball. This time he actually comes forward with speed, and he ends up winning a penalty shot for his team. So that's a minor adjustment from Melvindale that ends up paying off.
So big test here for Briscoe early on here in the second half. Chance for Melvindale to get on the board.
Save by
and
Briscoe.
A nice save by Briscoe, but the rebound is in.
Easy rebound for Anis
And
Majid.
Melvindale leads 1-0.
Anis Majid with the goal. Great save from Briscoe. And even if the Cougars are crashing on that rebound, Anis Majid already has a good little head start. So
yeah, and Briscoe, it's just the inexperience in net. Gets the rebound, or gets the save there, and there's just no way.
There's no chance on the rebound, and I know he's frustrated with that, but he made a good save. He made a really good save.
Yeah, that's just the inexperience in net for this Garden City team, not knowing you got to get your hands on the ball.
Well, it was a good save. He had to reach back with his foot. I think he was already diving, went past the ball. Let's see how the game opens up from this point. It's one of the things we did not want to see is the Cougars was giving up an early goal in the second half. Now they're going to have to come forward with Lycia.
So pressure's on here in the second half for
There we
the
go.
Cougars.
Can we get a shot? Nice little give and go
Nice
work.
giving, yeah.
I would have looked for a foul there, but oh well.
Melvindale defense collapses on top of him. Nice to see Garden City picking it up here, though, and not letting the goal.
AB coming up that left side.
Blevins with the nice footwork. Keeps it in bounds there. Tries to break through 2 defenders, cannot. Melvindale takes over.
Oliver Thorne, a great step up to the ball and winning it. Fontran to Zach. Oh, look at Fontran's got some good speed coming out of the middle. He's the goal scorer. Number 6, Anis. Blocked in the middle by Basil Wolf. And the Cougars recovered defensively. comes Melvindale up the sideline again.
This is what they could not seem to do in the first half, was try and get anything going from the wing.
Oh, another foul, this time on Valdon. Took down number 8. That's the number 6, the center defensive mid for Melvindale. Number 8 is Gonzalez, their center defensive mid.
He's still down on the field. Clock is stopped.
Timeout on the field.
He appears to be in pain. It looked like he just got stepped on his ankle.
Trainer Caitlin will head out to the scene.
The coach asked them to all step away. So the Cougars have options here of how they want to adjust, whether they want to bring Lycia forward early, they want to bring another forward up, go 3 in the middle, or do they want to go 4 in the back and give up more space? There's a lot of different things that they can do.
And as we take a look at Melvindale's upcoming schedule, they will be at Tecumseh tomorrow, and then they will head to Thurston on October 11th, and then they will take on Cesar Chavez on October 14th. That's your upcoming schedule for Melvindale. And while we have this quick moment, I want to send a special thanks to all of our GCTV crew tonight here on Omni Edition Sports. Zach King in the truck, our director and producer tonight. Jared Belfour is up top running ball follow. Brett George is down low in the bleachers running our camera down there. And then over on the platform is Furby, help me out here. I don't know if it's Derek or if it's Brecken on the platform. Derek Van Doren running camera tonight on the platform, and Brecken is around here somewhere, along with Rhiannon Flores and Emily Ferricello on graphics tonight. Zachary Witt, the Wiz, on replay for us tonight. Turned out to be a pretty decent night here in Garden City after a misty start to the day. And there's Rhiannon Flores, one of our production assistants here at GCTV. Looks like we are back underway here. And that one just high of the goal, hit off the uprights for football.
So this is a big loss for Melvindale, losing Gonzalez. He is their man in the middle to possess and filter it from side to side, and doing a great job stepping forward with the ball, using the give and goes. So see if Garden City can capitalize on some of that space that might be left there.
It hit damn close to the camera.
I see with the kick again.
The guy's trying to start his car again.
Nice settle from Fontran. Looks like they put Hernandez in the middle to take his place, to take Gonzalez's place.
Hopefully Garden City can capitalize on this.
Here comes Hassan. He's obviously gotten the message to go forward with the ball. This half he's done that quite often. Little chip into the net.
Oh, and that is a Melvindale goal. Briscoe had no shot at that one.
Wow, great chip to the
That was a
back post.
great chip. Melvindale leads 2-0 here with 34 minutes remaining here in the second half. Let's take a look at it one more time, Jeff. Talk me through it.
Well, here you go again, number 4, Hassan El-Sanwi, coming up that wing. Like I said, they're breaking up the wing and then putting it back across. I think it was more of a pass than it was a shot, but it ended up going in nonetheless. So both their goals were created by number 4, Hassan El-Sanwi, stepping up into the attack, which is definitely a change from the first half where he was just serving the ball in.
And this is where you've got to get Garden City to step up. You got to move Lycia up and try and get on the board here before this gets out of hand.
Yeah, they need to get one back, but also you got to be careful because like this, now you're giving up a little bit more space in the middle.
Briscoe coming out, making that save.
Briscoe's got to be a lot more assertive coming forward to win the ball.
Looks like he's favoring a leg, going back to the net.
He's had a lot of work this half, or this game, I should say.
Straight up. Lycia, like you said, being aggressive, getting on that ball. Still looks like he's in pain as he comes up from the catch there.
Briscoe punts it out. Looks like they've kind of gone to a 5-3-1-1, the Cougars, having a Lycia sit beneath Luis. Wide open in the middle. Here's Hernandez. Nice block. Oh,
Briscoe with a nice chip on the leg.
great job coming. Oh, wow.
And
Nice easy
Melvindale
finish.
scores again.
Yeah.
Cardinals score.
So Melvindale can smell blood in the water, and they're just coming forward. All right, see, we got Hernandez. Takes the shot. 13 gets in. Falls on the goaltender. And here's the shot. It looks like that player's all the way back, whoever that is. See him, 21. Basil Wolf was already on the back line, which kept number 13, who we don't have a name for, onside, able to come over and tuck it in with his left foot into the empty net, where Briscoe was not able to recover quick enough because he got landed on by the same player that scored the goal, I believe.
So Briscoe with some hard work here in the second half. And Melvindale taking a 3-0 lead over Garden City.
Looks like Garden City's going to a 4-1 formation. They got 4 in the back with Everett Thorne playing the center defensive mid. Here's Lycia. Entrance pass to Luis. And cleared out of the back line by Melvindale. And now Melvindale is going to try to use their speed and just get into space. Youssef Al-Rawani is going to take the throw in for Melvindale. Into the goal scorer, Anis. This looks like it's offsides, 13 if he even gets the ball. AR had his flag up.
Briscoe will handle this one.
AB is going to go back and take the goal kick. Briscoe's looks like he might be a little bit injured right now. He's taken a couple of knocks at this game.
Has been favoring one leg over the other since that first goal was scored.
Oh, 13 looks like was taken down by Basil Wolf. So they're going to have another opportunity for a free kick just outside of the box.
Garden City playing aggressively. This will be their second free kick to go along with a penalty kick earlier in the second half.
We'll say the Cougars have been playing with a lot of intensity. They've been going hard in this game. I'm very pleased to see their effort in the first half, and let's hope that they can get back into this game.
Free kick right through a hole, and that'll go wide.
It's calling a corner kick. Must have hit somebody in the wall. There hasn't been a whole lot of corner kicks in this game. I think this is only the second or third for Melvindale. Garden City only has one, so the ball's been in play a lot of this game.
As we see the corner kick from Melvindale.
This is Youssef taking it. The in-swinger. It's going to go all the way to the other side.
All the
and
way
out.
to the out of bounds.
Throw in for the Cougars.
While we have a second, we want to let you know that you can watch GCTV programs in full high definition on our GCTV HD YouTube channel. You can catch live city council meetings, city events, Cougar sports telecast, and so much more. Just visit youtube.com/GCTV HD today, and also don't forget to hit subscribe and click on the little bell and you can get notifications when we post new content. That's GCTV HD on YouTube.
Throw into Blevins. The clearance. Oh, we got Mosley. Looks like he's playing back a little bit now with Luis and Emilio up top. Melvindale's contained to the side. Let's see if they're going to try to switch. Going right back into pressure. This is where Garden City can get a win and get some counterattacking here. Oh, entrance to 13, and then a little chip over to the goal scorer. Is that number 6, Anise?
We've seen this before.
Nice drop. They got another pass if they want it. There it is. Oh, Hernandez with a clever little turn and shot.
Briscoe with the shortstop hop. Gets the catch. And he'll kick it away.
Mosley to Tran, back to Chris. So a nice little combination there to get out of pressure. And up to Emilio. Let's see if we can get a goal here.
Lycia.
Great ball. It's
Pass
a
to
good
the
look.
other side.
It's a good look. It's hard to get up to the field, though. You got to be able to step together. You're always defending. It's tough to get up. Oh, here's Anise. Going to try to slide it. Nice play by Blevins to step in the passing lane. They're still going to try to find 13 through.
Melvindale just continues to pound the pressure in the Garden City zone.
Yeah, they can see that there's only pretty much 4 in the back, and they're just going to try to keep coming at them. Garden City is going to go slow on this one, get a little bit of a breather.
And as we talked about, just beautiful new facilities here at Garden City High School, including a new scoreboard. For the first time, at least since I've been around, we have a soccer-specific mode for the scoreboard. One of the very nice new features here at Garden City High School included a new PA system for us.
13 again. Good job by the Cougars. Double team that.
That one will go out.
Yeah, that is a beautiful scoreboard over there, Gibby, though. I have to agree. I didn't even notice that they had the shots there that they could put up on the board. It's kind of cool. You could put the opposing team's name up there now, too, instead of just guessed.
That is very nice. Although some of the teams in our league, we got to be careful. Too many letters.
Right. Or Cougars versus Cougars. I'm sure that happens.
Oh, no, we're always the Cougars, and Annapolis is always Annapolis.
Ah, okay. Mosley with the clearance to Tran. And here's Lucia on the fast break. He's going to look for Luis. And there it is, the ball up to Luis. He's got Zachary.
Just an errant pass there. Couldn't get it to his man.
Oh, they win a throw in, though. Cougars still have possession. But yes, no, that was a good opportunity for the Cougars to get something going up the left wing. Just a little bit much on the pass. And there's where that field turf comes into play, where the ball rolls a little bit faster. Zachary's going to take the throw. Heading right back out again. Looks like Brennan Luck's going to come over to take the throw in. Short to Emilio.
See how Emilio can get out of this corner here.
I think he's going to try to win a corner. Oh, well, another throw in.
And one of the nice things I think that came out of the COVID season last year, that the home team is now on the home side of the field.
Oh, yeah. They switched that up. We are still not doing that in the Catholic. We're both on the opposite side.
I'm sure as a coach it might not be as nice as I think it is.
I would rather be on the opposite side personally, and I enjoy being on the opposite side still.
And as Melvindale continues to put the pressure on, we will talk about the district pairings for the postseason here in Michigan. And of course the Melvindale district will include obviously Melvindale along with Divine Child, Detroit Cesar Chavez, Detroit Renaissance, your Garden City Cougars along with Hamtramck, Clarenceville, Melvindale, and Thurston. Those are your District 27 MHSAA pairings. And of course, Garden City will open up in the postseason against Divine Child. They will have a huge test.
Yes, they will.
In the first round.
Hamtramck and Divine Child are very, very good teams. A lot of speed, and a lot of skill. I'd say probably a little bit better than Melvindale here. Had a chance to see at least both of those teams up at Orchard Lake. Earlier this week, we actually played Hamtramck.
Melvindale will open up against Cesar Chavez on the 14th of October to begin their portion of the districts.
That should also be a good game.
Cesar Chavez has a good soccer program, don't they?
On the boys' side, yes, absolutely. Their boys' teams are usually very, very good. I would say that them and Melvindale are going to be a very close matchup. And here's the goal scorer, Anise, on the peak. He's going to slide it up the slot. Ooh, nice. 13 still gets the rebound there.
And Melvindale takes a 4-0 lead. They've had great success getting Briscoe distracted and onto the net. And then on the rebound, they just take their shot and they make it.
Basil Wolf did a good job to get back and save the original shot, but 13 just relentless. Came forward and knocked in the rebound. So here you go. You get it wide. Goalie's coming out at it. Now you slide it into the slot. He thinks it's an easy goal, but Basil's right there, just unable to clear on his first touch.
And I'm surprised Briscoe didn't get back there in time to at least try and get a paw on that one.
Well, it's tough if he's not used to playing goalie that much, knowing when you need to come out, when to stay in the net. I mean, he took a chance and went out, forced them to make a pass. Basil just couldn't clear out the original shot.
And like we said to start the show, it is very difficult when you have rotating goalkeepers, especially at the varsity level.
Yeah, Briscoe's done a really good job today, actually.
Briscoe, a junior on this team.
I think Briscoe's a freshman. Yeah, that's a typo, I think, there. Here's the goal scorer, Anise again, coming up the sideline. Oh, breaks him down on the dribble. There's the slot again, as we were talking about earlier.
Gets it up over the uprights.
So this is what I expected more of from Melvindale this half, was getting it up the side and then playing it just right back into the slot, which is right around the penalty spot area up the top of the box. Especially with Garden City having to open it up and put more people forward and only having 4 in the bag. You see a lot of those gaps are open now. They're not able to stay tight. So that's what happens. The problem with this formation is if you get down, it's very hard to get back into the game with that 5-4-1 formation that was working in the first half. Here's Hector Hernandez. Nice little move to get around Wainwright. And another ball served into the slot area.
I said I blocked off the wrong sides of this tent tonight.
Chris Wainwright has been battling hard on that right side. He's got a tough assignments over there. Really fast Melvindale team.
Melvindale with just a ton of speed, and you can see Garden City starting to get tired.
Yeah, they're having to defend a lot. Gets difficult, especially when you start to break out on the counterattack. You're running upfield and you lose the ball and you're sprinting back. I mean, you get tired really quick. Mosley with the clearance.
"20 minutes remaining here at Garden City High School. I'm Christian Gibbons along with Jeff Sapula. We're watching Cougar soccer here on GCTV and Omni Edition Sports. Melvindale with a 4-0 lead as we've reached the halfway point here of the second half. Lycia trying to keep that one in, just could not run it down.
It's off. Like I don't have it.
Good idea from Brennan Luck, just couldn't get the ball to stay in. Again, there you go with the field turf. The ball just rolls. Everett Thorne clears it up the wing and out of bounds for another Melvindale throw-in. I mean, I know Garden City's losing 4-0, but they're probably okay with it slowing down here a little bit, catch their breath.
It has been a fast-paced start to the second half. Melvindale with 4 goals, one of those on a penalty kick.
Nice switch ball over to number 4, Hassan El-Sanwi, who set up the first 2 goals, scored the second, set up the first. And he's going to get going forward this half. Nice ball. Good idea. They weren't on the same page, though.
Briscoe will run that one down.
Looks like AB's going to go back and take the goal kick. We have a substitute. Brennan Lux coming out, and Valdon is going back in.
And as always, we'd like to thank our sponsors here for all that they do for us here at GCTV and Omni Edition Sports, as well as the Garden City community as a whole. Both of our sponsors are big supporters of Garden City and Cougar Athletics, and one of those is Incorporate Graphics. They are the official apparel provider of Omni Edition Sports and GCTV. Located right across the street from Garden City High School, they feature a huge selection of Cougar wear, including varsity jackets. Visit IncorporateGraphics.com and check out the custom apparel design studio, as well as all the other amazing services Incorporate has to offer. That's IncorporateGraphics.com.
Looks like Melvindale is warming up a lot of their younger guys. Seeing as Garden City doesn't have a JV, so Melvindale probably brought some guys up, get some minutes.
Melvindale throw in. And a kick back to Briscoe, who will make the catch.
That was a nice little pass from 13. Well, we don't have his name, but he's been having a great game. Nice little flick pass by Al Harith. Oh, Garden City, some miscommunication, gives it up to 13 again. Just missed wide. .5 to go in the game. The Cougars are just surviving in their own end at this point. AB's going back to take another goal kick. You can see hands on the hips of some of the Cougars players. It is a lot to handle these this Melvindale team and their speed. Nice clearance from Everett Thorne.
And I think once the goals mount,
Lycia, great dribbling. Get through 2 people.
Lycia.
And he's still going.
with pressure, Garden City with an excellent opportunity.
Good job by the goaltender.
Ahmed, number 15, with the save there coming out of the net. Garden City with a great opportunity to get one back on Melvindale, but Melvindale just continues to pound the zone.
Yeah, the man of the match, 13, coming through again. Nice string of passes here from Melvindale just to keep possession. Wainwright is battling, just can't get the ball away. Hernandez with the shot, blocked by the defender. Wainwright got over there pretty quick.
There are a few Garden City players with some speed. It's just a matter of getting through Melvindale to get into the Melvindale zone to have a chance.
Well, absolutely. I mean, you got to be able to string a couple passes together, get some numbers forward. The defense is able to just sit back at this point. Lycia has plenty of speed to get behind them. It's just they're obviously not letting him. They've got one guy just hanging back behind, another guy that has him man marked. Now they're able to just come out and swing the ball to the opposite side of the field. Something Melvindale's really stressed the last few years is getting the ball back to the goalkeeper more.
And why is that important in soccer.
Well, it takes away pressure, especially if the other team's coming at you or they play something over the top. Oh, off the crossbar.
That one a little high. Briscoe attempting to make the save, but in the end doesn't need to.
So if you're a defender and you're running back to goal and the ball gets played over you, you don't always want to try to just turn it upfield. That's an easy way to get the ball stripped from you, and then the other team comes back on a counterattack. So it's a lot easier to just play it back to your goalie and then space out and get to the wings. And then you're able to possess coming out of the back. You spread out the defense, you get the other team coming forward, it opens up gaps in their end, and you're able to get going upfield.
Lycée in the middle of the action there, but gets played out of bounds. And with fall beginning here in Michigan with, I don't want to say the word, but I will, winter is on its way. It's a great time to sign up to receive notifications about snow emergencies and other notifications from the city on your cell phone. You just text our zip code to 48135 to 888-777 to sign up for Nixle and be notified of those snow emergencies, road closures, and more from the city. Again, text our zip code 48135 to 888-777 to sign up for Nixle today.
Let's hope we don't want to see any snow for a while, Gabby.
No,
I'm not a winter fan.
No, I am right there with you. I'm good with 70 and sunny.
Absolutely. Let's keep it like that all year round, huh?
Little rain here and there just to keep the grass green, but, you know, maybe. I don't know.
I do not want to pull out the shovel early this year.
No, me either. Of course, now that we've said that.
That's why I didn't want to see that ad there. That's all right, though. I'm glad that the people are informed.
It really is a great tool to be able to connect with the residents, because everybody's got a cell phone now.
Well, at least you would think, right?
Yeah, almost everybody. Take a look at our crowd here at Garden City High School. Here on senior night, 2021, the class of 2022. We will crown the homecoming queen at halftime of the football game on Friday. You'll see that here live on the Garden City Public Schools Facebook page, and I'm sure we'll share it to the city Facebook page as well. And of course, that city Facebook page is City of Garden City, Michigan. How easy is that? Sure to like us on Facebook for that, and like we said, live council meetings and a bunch of the programs that we do here at GCTV. You can find right there on our Facebook page.
Yeah, you'd have to think almost as many people have Facebook as have a cell phone, huh?
Facebook is probably our #1 way now of communicating with our residents.
Except that it went down the other day. I think everybody was freaking out for a while.
Yeah, it was. I had 3 or 4 people call me and, well, I've got to do this on Facebook, but I can't get to it.
I thought something was wrong with the phone. Did the whole turn it off, turn it back on thing.
Oh,
Did not work.
I was checking 3 different computers in the office going, what is going on?
Thorne at the back. See another drop release, which has been effective for Garden City. They just haven't been able to win the ball upfield too much.
Garden City in the Melvindale zone. Melvindale.
Shot by AB to win out of the air. There's just so many people recovered from Melvindale. Good job by Mosley to come over and take that ball away from 13. And here comes 4 up into the. See, this is what we expected to see more from Melvindale this half, was them coming up the wings.
Good play in the corner there by Garden City. And it'll be kicked out of bounds.
Looks like Melvindale has a few people ready to go in. They're just staying on the sideline.
Garden City throw in here.
Oh, clearance goes. Another penalty shot should be called here. And it will be called.
Garden City with their third penalty.
I mean, he was definitely in the box.
We wait for the official to signal. Take a look at it here.
He appeared to be at least a good yard or two inside of the box, but hey, he probably doesn't want to see the game get out of hand any more than the 4-0 score, so he's going to give him a free kick on the outside. That was unfortunate. I mean, Chris was just going for the ball, but Melvindale player got a touch to it. Is he really calling an indirect kick? This is a very, very weird call by Dan Corp, the center ref, the head official.
And kick is off, and it is wide of the net. So again, for soccer novices, what's the difference between an indirect kick or a free kick or a penalty kick?
So the indirect kick, somebody has to touch the ball before it can go into the net. You have to have two people touch the ball before it goes in the net. Or a direct kick, you can just shoot it right in. If it's a foul like it just was inside of the box, it should have been a penalty kick. It was a trip in the box. So, I mean, I don't know what Dan Corp was calling there.
So a break then for Garden City. Just under 8 minutes remaining here in the second half. Cardinals with a 4-0 lead. Here on Wednesday Night Soccer from Garden City High School. Here on GCTV.
Real strong throwing from Everett Thorne. Melvindale just able to clear and then possess out of that clearance, and that's been one of the big differences. Whenever Melvindale clears, they're able to possess out of it, whereas Garden City's kind of not been able to do that. Melvindale's just stepped up and won it when we've cleared the ball. Great ball to 13. Briscoe out.
Nice.
Great work from Briscoe.
And that's a veteran call by a rookie goalkeeper to have the confidence to come out and grab that ball.
Absolutely, that was a tough play for any goalkeeper, much less somebody that hasn't played very much goaltending position in high school.
Melvindale keeps it in.
Headed out by Basil. And then Everett Thorne gets the clearance. See, here you go again. Oh, missed the header though. See if Garden City can take advantage.
Lycia with the side header gets it into Melvindale territory.
And then they use the goal. See, this is to get out of pressure. Just takes the pressure away. Easily chips it over to the side, and then they're upfield with possession. So that's good example right there of why you use your goalkeeper. A little too much on this ball, I think. It's probably going to get out if we can just shield out. And he does. Down to 6 minutes left. So Garden City's done a good job the last part of the second half of not giving anything else up. And Melvindale's going to bring in the goalkeeper that didn't have the shin guards on in the first half back onto the field. I don't think he has a number. Another drop release. And this time Garden City wins out of it. Oh, no, give it right back up.
So a fairly easy day in goal for Ahmed coming out of this game.
Here we go. There's going to be a goal here.
And yet Lycia with a soft roll touch. And Garden City gets on the board. It's 4-1. Emilio Lycia with the goal.
Great job to get Lycia into space, and then Lycia to recognize that the goaltender was way out of position and able to just toe poke it through. So there you go. Right away, the goalkeeper makes a switch and makes a mistake.
Take a look at it here, Jeff.
Excellent finish. Just gets a toe to it and rolls the ball into the net.
Well deserved for Lycia. Hard work all game by Garden City, finally getting on the board.
Yeah, it's great to see Emilio get a goal in the last game here as a senior.
Of course, they had senior night festivities at halftime when they honored the class of 2022. No call there. Garden City player hit the ground.
Looked like a clean win to me. And now you got some shoving, a little extracurricular activity going on out there.
Temper starting to flare here late in this one. And the clock will be stopped here.
He's going to card somebody. It looks like AB is going to get a yellow card. Blevins.
And Blevins with the yellow card. It's Garden City's first card of the game.
Also number 16, that's Umar Syed.
Syed for Melvindale with the card, and both players will come off.
Nevin Gale will come on for the Cougars.
So in soccer, a yellow card, you are able to substitute for the penalized player. If it were to turn into a red card, then the team that was penalized would have to play one man down. So that is why you're seeing a substitution for both sides here. .422 remaining here in the second half. Melvindale with a 4-1 lead as the clock starts to run. We come to the end of this one.
Fontran tries to play the ball back in, and then Melvindale clears it right back out. And then back in from Brendan Luck. A lot of back and forth, just kicking the ball in at this point.
We do apologize, I believe, in goal. That is number 0, Ali Zidi, but I'm not positive because he does not have a number on his goal uniform. And one of the and Melvindale continues to pressure. Good defense there by
Basil Wolf, it looked like, that came back.
Basil Wolf with the defensive play. And one of the many ways we've talked about tonight, you can get in contact or you can stay connected with Garden City is on our Twitter account. You can use the handle @GardenCityMI. That's @GardenCityMI. Stay updated on the same information you see on Facebook, but on a different social media platform. We're trying to cover all our bases here at Garden City and get the information out to the residents, so you can follow us on Twitter. That's @GardenCityMI. As that corner kick goes through the football uprights, as the clock winding down here, 2:50 to go. Melvindale with the corner kick. And a whistle before the kick. And the kick is up. And it will roll to the near line and go out of bounds.
Be a Cougar throw. Number 20 for Melvindale. Got a head on it, but just could not direct it. Thorne entrance to, there we go. Here's your drop release, which is pretty good. Garden City's been doing a real good job of that. Like I said, though, these clearances just, they keep getting won by Melvindale and coming right back. Oh, here's 13.
13 again. Briscoe getting in his grill. Redirects that one.
13 tried to get a little too fancy there. He probably could have just shot the ball in and decided to try to do some nice dribbling. I don't know what you would call it. Pointless dribbling is what I would call it.
Spoken like a true coach. So the corner kick here for Melvindale from the near side.
Wide open.
Header, Briscoe makes the catch and the save.
Look at that. See, you got 3 Melvindale guys just going straight for the ball. They are all over the place tonight.
Pass it back, and it's just the speed, consistency, and pressure by Melvindale that has them 4-1, except for the one penalty kick. I mean, these were all well-deserved. No, not that the penalty kick wasn't well-deserved, but all fought for goals by Melvindale, just persistently in the Garden City zone.
Yeah, they were able to carry a lot of the play in the second half. Garden City didn't really get much going besides the goal that they scored.
Lycia with a goal on senior night. The lone goal for the Cougars. So we're under a minute here at Garden City High School.
see if the Cougars can put one more in before the game ends.
We got 35 seconds to make some magic happen. Let's see what we can do here. I see again with speed, but Melvindale's goalkeeper right on it.
Good idea for the Cougars. They just had nobody really running on that backside either. They're trying. They're starting. There we go. There's a win on their end. And Melvindale's just going to kill the clock with some possession.
And your final score here tonight, Melvindale 4, your Garden City Cougars 1. Jeff, final thoughts?
Well, I think you had an outstanding first half from the Cougars, especially defensively. Like I said, once they started to try to get up the wing, they won that penalty kick. Cougars got down, and you have to open up the game at that point and try to get back in it. And Melvindale just had so much speed that didn't work out for the Cougars in the second half. They were able to just use their speed, get into those open gaps, and the Cougars just couldn't, with their formation change, getting Emilio up top, they just couldn't really create.
And so Melvindale completes a 4-1 victory tonight after beating Crestwood 3-0 as they move into the final portion of their season. They will take on Tecumseh tomorrow night at Tecumseh. Garden City will head to Cabrini tomorrow night. That game's at 5 p.m. in Allen Park. And don't forget, we just want one more quick reminder that we will have homecoming for you live on Friday night here on the Garden City Public Schools Facebook page. And then on GCTV, you can also see that game shared to the city Facebook. That's City of Garden City MI. So make sure you join us then. And come on out to homecoming. It's always a fun event. $5 gets you in the door, and enjoy some fall festivities here at Garden City High School. So for my partner Jeff Sapula, the producer-director Zachary King of tonight's game, I'm Christian Gibbons. Cardinals win 4-1 against your Garden City Cougars. Have a great night, and good luck, everyone.